Hi Gemini, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. There's a lot of prioritizing that you're doing, especially when it comes to what you want to be focusing on, what you want to be working on, where you want to be investing your energy. It looks even like you're preparing for something, Gemini. Something new that you're doing. This can be a new project, a new venture. It can be a new relationship. It can be something creatively that you are doing. It seems like you're also trying to maneuver even through the work that you're doing. For some of you, you could be taking a course, or there could be something that you're learning. Here you are. This may also be with a partnership too, with somebody that you're connecting with. So this is about pros and cons, weighing your options, prioritizing. This is about what you're focusing on. I'm seeing something that looks relatively new to you. This is something that you care about. This is something that you're invested in. And it's something that you've been working on. I'm not seeing this be, as far as your work ethic, I'm seeing something that's been quite consistent and persistent. Now, I'm seeing there be a focus on a partnership for you. As far as the work that you've been doing, that's not anything new for you. Whatever's going on in the relationship or this thing that you're doing, because this can also be an activity that you're interested in, that part seems like it may be more of a new thing. Or it's something where you know that there's still work to be done, or it's something that you still keep giving to. Maybe you're also trying to consider whether this would be right for you or not. Because I was seeing the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck before. You may be trying to figure out whether something is going to be worth it for you, worth it to you to be connecting with. I am seeing there look like there's a bit of an issue emotionally that you may be dealing with right now. Whether this be you or somebody that you're connecting with. Yeah, to have the Devil and the Queen of Cups, somebody may be in a space where they're very, very dependent emotionally. However, this person is still looking for reciprocity and trying to create that, but without taking the responsibility of their own emotions. You may find that theme going on, whether this be you or somebody that you're connecting with. So this may be difficult to maneuver through, because I'm seeing somebody in a place where they may even get obsessive emotionally or really fixated on love and emotions and stuff like that, but from a place of lacking boundaries. This can definitely be a sense of codependency here with the Devil and the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups, when they're doing their thing, just feels like they're open to their emotions. There's not a sense of judgment. There's a sense of freedom and unconditional love and somebody in touch with their intuition. However, when we see the Devil next to the Queen of Cups, this is somebody that may project onto other people and may kind of infer things that aren't actually going on just because of how self-absorbed they can be within a moment and feeling things so intensely. It's it's somebody that, like, you may go through something and have something going on where, like, you're handling it yourself and maybe you don't feel particularly affected by something, and this person is like having a meltdown for you even though the experience didn't happen to them. So it's somebody that they haven't really learned how to, like, yet manage their water energy independently, and water energy is all connected with, like, emotions and energy. This may be somebody that you also see to be very sensitive as well. But it's kind of like a newborn baby type of energy. This is somebody that probably wasn't taught boundaries. Um, they may have a much easier time taking care of other people, but not necessarily taking care of themselves. And also, if anybody needs something, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll do it for you. Yeah, I'll do it for you," and be like very nurturing, but to the detriment of themselves. So this is what we see with the Devil and the Queen of Cups. Now I'm seeing somebody that is like in that space right now currently energetically, and they're looking for reciprocity and they want love. However, this person is still not really in a place where they're showing themselves that love that they would want from a partner. And so this is going to be tricky with this person. The thing is with this energy is that until this person learns how to give themselves what they need emotionally, you are never going to be able to give them what they think they need from you, because they're the only person that can give that to themselves. And so this is kind of, I'm hearing clickbait. This is kind of a catch-22. Even though there was hope and definitely potential, what it looks like to me is that you are going to be letting go of this. You feel like this is out of alignment, and you may also feel that this can't coexist with your current, like, philosophical slash spiritual outlook on life. There's something about this not being able, this clashes for you. And you feel like you're getting very strong guidance to loosen your grip on this. Remember too, like, if the Queen of Cups is you within this scenario, Spirit's saying that you're not going to be able to get the reciprocity that you're looking for from another person until you start showing that to yourself. It's never going to be enough. And this is something that you would feel too. Like, you would feel when you connect with partners that, like, they can, things are just out of balance. Like, you may have been characterized as being, like, needy or even overbearing. You could also feel like, as in depth and intensely as you can feel that you also don't have partners that are matching you in that way, it always would feel like there's a lack of reciprocity, the type that you're looking for, just because this is something that is characterized by a lack of moderation. The thing with the Devil as well, with the Queen of Cups, is that it's like this with anything. Like, some people look to, like, escapism or drugs or love or whatever it is. It's this notion of trying to balance something within oneself and thinking that the answer is outside when it's really inside. And that's what the issue has been right now, because the Devil is, like, looking to anything within the 3D to, like, do that thing that you're looking to have done emotionally for you, when really you're not going to find any of that outside of yourself. It's all in here. So until this is worked on, this needs to be worked on prior to you being able to find what this is that you're looking for emotionally. Which is going to benefit you too, because that means that when you open yourself up to have somebody in your life, you are opening yourself up because you want to, not because you feel like you need somebody. You feel like you're all right on your own. So there's this sense of you gaining emotional independence through this experience. And for some of you, this looks like a strong sense of codependency. And codependency has many different faces, and if you look that up, it may be helpful to you. This is the lesson that you're completing right now, is what I'm seeing. I will say this as well. This would be a situation too where when you get involved with people, you may feel very sensitive to rejection, and also if you feel them pulling away, that may be a very big trigger to you as well. This is stuff that all would have started within childhood for you. That's where, like, the genesis of the trigger has developed from. You're gonna be just fine. Once you're able to release this, whatever this thing is that's related to connection here and what you're looking for, being able to work on this thing for yourself is going to help you loosen your grip, and it's actually going to help attract what you want into your life. And it's going to help you feel more confident in your close connections as well, is what I'm seeing. This is going to strengthen your connection and your relationship with yourself, Gemini. It is going to, like, create unity between you and yourself, which is then also going to allow you, whatever we're doing internally, we're going to be seeing that reflected externally. When we don't have a unified relationship with ourselves, we have issues with other people. When there's a lack of self-love, we get into situations with people where there's, like, a lack of reciprocity when it comes to love, and feeling like we can't connect on the same level, stuff like that. By you unifying this within yourself, it is going to help merge your confidence and independence with the way that you maneuver through things emotionally. So you can be open to all of what you're feeling, and you also know how to sit with that and how to center with that, instead of, like, overtly identifying with the emotional experience that you're having and making that the entire identity too. And forgetting all the other aspects of you. Because sometimes labels can be very limiting for us. I'm seeing you be in a space too where this is something that you're trying to manage, so you know that this is an issue already. There's an awareness, like, something isn't right here, something feels out of alignment or out of balance for me, or this doesn't feel healthy to me. But this cycle that you move through, it's addictive. That's why the devil is here, because it's something that draws you in, that has you feeling like this time is going to be it for me, and then it never is. There's this sense of always feeling unsatiated by this. And I'm seeing you be at a point where you're like, this is going to be really hard for me, but I think that I'm ready to let this go. And I'm seeing you working on your Queen of Cups energy. If you look up the archetype of the Queen of Cups, that may also be helpful for you to understand what this is that you're getting more into, as far as, like, what you're connecting with, what you're tapping into, and what the shadow looks like within the Queen of Cups energy, and what the high vibrational light side looks like within the Queen of Cups. And shadow is just like a subconscious energy. It's not anything bad. It just means, like, a lack of understanding, a lack of knowledge, a lack of self-awareness. It can be as well. Very subconscious moves, motivations that we make. And there's a sense too of, like, finding and connecting with something that feels even bigger than you, something that is giving you a sense of purpose, that is connected with your like, faith, spirituality, philosophies, your worldly view, above and beyond your worldly view, things of that nature. And it looks too like you're going to be starting something where you really feel like this gives you back what it is that you've been looking for, and you feel like this is a big win for you. And I'm seeing you also get connected with a partnership. This looks like it comes a little bit later. Once you break away from whatever this is that you feel like has been like stymieing you, holding you back, not allowing you to expand further, there is something that you want that you're going to be getting connected with, that another person is involved with. And I'm seeing there be a lot of love. I'm seeing there be a lot of connection. And you also feel like you are prepared and you are ready for this, and you feel confident going into it as well. And this is what you're manifesting. This is what I'm seeing. At times you may struggle and be like, I don't know if I'm strong enough, or feel like there may be a lot of worry at times, like whether or not you can do this, or if you can be like this energy that you want to step into. I'm seeing you be very capable. This is just a matter of knowing that you have what you need in order to accomplish this for yourself, and trusting that you're being guided. Because I am seeing things that you want coming to fruition for you. It's just a matter of working on this stuff and recognizing, like, when you're in a situation, especially a repeated cyclical scenario where the same thing keeps happening over and over again, and there's always that lack of fulfillment, that lack of, I'm also hearing sensuality, that lack of satisfaction, and you keep ending up in this place being like, I thought this was going to do it for me this time, and I'm back here again. This is getting to the bottom of it, so we don't have to keep doing this cycle over and over again, because it's just going to keep repeating until you complete it. I'm looking at Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.